Hello, my audience. I'm so excited today. I know that I have one more day to go, and we have going to have a closure of this great series, Mothers in May. And I got a wonderful guest today, Dr. Pooja Arora. So, lots of hats she has. She is a homeopathic registered person, but didn't do anything here in Australia. But she is a registered AstroVasthu consultant. She is having diploma in counseling, diploma in community services. She is a relationship coach and she got her own business, which is called Pooja Celebration. So none other than Wyndham Community Group. Everyone knows this wonderful lady. So let's welcome Dr. Pooja to our show. Pooja, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bismi, for giving me this opportunity. And here I am. And that's a lovely introduction. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you again. You are doing different things. And I know that if you are a social media person, you must have seen her in different live programs and different groups supporting comments. And more than that, you must have seen her in AMWA. She's the co-founder of Australian Multicultural Women's Association, along with our wonderful Geet and Nithi and Michelle. So these four girls are the cornerstone and the pillars of that great group. So you have lots of stories to tell, Pooja. So let me ask you first about your homeopathy. I know that you finished your medicine back in India, and then what happened after that? I know that you were you were in Dubai, in a Gulf countries for a long time. So tell me about that. Where were you, and then what are you doing now?
Yeah. The long story short, I got married. So I did
Okay.
my homeo, I did my internship, I was practicing doctor. Then I got married, and hence the career somehow took a back seat.
Yeah.
We moved to Dubai. He was in Oman that time, so I moved to Oman, then to Dubai, then Qatar. And at that present time, Middle East homeo was not prevalent there.
Mm.
So I had to take a seat back, and then motherhood happened.
Mm.
And the whole life just
Story
shifted.
will change.
And yeah, so I decided to be a stay-at-home mom.
Mhm.
And yes, I did practice. I did continue my practice there, but that was more of like, the moment you're going back to India, your clients were following up, maybe on the phone calls, or the net helped me out through. I
Mm.
was in touch. I was practicing, but if you say the full time, so I wasn't doing homeo practicing full time.
Mm.
It's been 20 years there in Middle East. So
Mhm.
after Middle East, Melbourne happened.
Okay.
And the moment we moved into Melbourne, I decided to go for my homeo registration out here. Then I came to know the process is a bit tedious out here. They come under natural.
Mm.
So I then, thought of, achieving a different pathway where I can still get into medicine and still get connected. Adding all, I would say, fuel to fire, when we moved to Melbourne, COVID happened soon after.
Mm.
I think it was just 15, 20 days hardly, and the lockdown started.
Oh, okay.
So that's how, I did get in touch with all my homeo friends back here, and I came to know everybody's on a different pathway out there. Nobody's practicing.
Mm.
And I thought, okay, let me get back into it. And health admin was the closest bit when I can get into
Mm.
back. So I started doing the health admin there, and the moment the lockdown opened, and I thought of joining the clinic. Meanwhile, we've had probably I would say the destiny had a different pathway for me.
Mhm.
So during the COVID time, as you know, the net was picking up a lot. The groups had
Mm.
so many lives going on. People were like selling this thing or that. There was a good connection with the girls. So I was like, that's a good networking when don't know the country, you don't know the people out there. So it's an easy
Mm.
to make friends out there. So whole idea of this business started from there. Oh, why
Mm.
not let me also get into this? Looks quite interesting. The way to connect it again, right from home, you have the social,
Right.
and being in Middle East, I was a bit social butterfly, I would say that way, because that was the whole entertainment scenario.
Mm.
So we, meanwhile, when the business happened, and alongside my career was picking up, I met Geet, and I realized my passion of helping out, again, the medicine field is more of a community services out here, which showed me all throughout a different pathway. The new windows open, the doors opened, and I slided and glided into community services.
Yeah.
And there how I started feeling that this is what I wanted to.
Mm.
This is where I was meant to. So
Mhm.
then Geet actually saw this that I'm an astrologer too, but
Mhm.
haven't pursued it professionally. So during the business days itself, when I was guiding people for the right placement for the Vasthu and stuff like, so what can be the better placement of the decor stuff. That
Mhm.
time she was like, why don't you do it professionally? Why the girls they really needed help in that.
Mm.
So when, initially it just helped, like, I started with the moms who've been coming, the girls who were seeking help during the community services. So there I started with the astrology, and it
Mhm.
just picked up like, anything. I haven't advertised anywhere. We didn't, publish out by word of mouth. People started seeking help. So
Mhm.
what's the best thing to do when you can make anybody any help, any kind of help in their lives, that you can show them pathways.
Mhm.
That was like, great sense of achievement doing that. So
Mhm.
there the business took a back seat. It is going on parallelly, but I'm too much into astrology, helping out
Mm.
people around there. The sense of achievement which is coming up, the kind of reviews I'm hearing from people around, it really
Mhm.
means a lot.
Mm.
There I am, starting from a homeopath to the community services to the counseling and the astrology.
Yeah, I know that you are helping a lot in that relationship, especially in the single mom world, because it's really hard to go back to another
Trying my
relationship.
bit, because the moment you see people coming up, complaining this, it's a lonely world out there.
Mm.
There you feel that it's inside you, it's within you.
Mm.
This is like I feel it's a mindset. It's more
Mm.
of a mindset. Yes, we do have to be little outgoing. There are
Yeah.
people who are not that outgoing.
Mhm.
So now the next projects, we'll be introducing our projects soon with them. I'll not disclose out here.
Mhm.
But yes, there has to be some projects bringing out these girls out where they can, at least know there are girls around who are
Mm.
looking for friendships, who are looking for genuine friends.
Yes.
And there's small, small ways, like, one small our the try is to bring out about the coffee catch-ups.
Mm.
This is a way we are just trying to bring in the girls who can come out, vent out, talk
Mm.
about it, feel light, go back happy home. They can just, because we all need, in the end of the day, we all need to vent out. And we are just looking
Mm.
for somebody without getting being judged. We
Yeah.
can vent out.
Exactly. I think, those catch-ups were really useful for many people because it's different country, different type of life experience. And then everyone got their own journey. We are all like, coming here with a
Absolutely.
different journey path. So, but I think what I love with the AMWA is there is no such restrictions. Or if you are in
Absolutely.
startup stage, yes, we help you. If you are in a higher end, yes, we help you, or if you want to start something, yeah, that's a place that
Yeah, that's the
um
best part, I would say, with Geet. She's very transparent. She's always
mm,
guiding you the right ways to go. She gives you the freedom what you are bringing up on the table.
mm,
Like,
mm,
I've just shared few things, like, let's do this. We are
mm,
coming up with few projects which will be disclosed very soon.
mm,
So, because when I look back, if I see my coming here and the COVID happened, the lockdown all throughout, if I was sitting inside without any, connections, how
mm,
hard it was coming to a new country without
exactly.
knowing anyone out there.
Mm.
But I think I did pretty good, I would say, for that matter.
That's great to know. So I know that you're pretty busy because your clients are all over online or over the telephone, and that it will be after hours because they wanna, look after their own job and getting this counseling. So I just wanna, maybe get some extra help over this interview.
Absolutely,
You
anytime.
mentioned about AstroVasthu. Yeah, a Vastu is a big area for all Asians, and even they are Christians, Hindus, Muslims, they believe in
Absolutely.
Vastu. And then
Everyone is following.
yeah, and then you're connecting that to astrology as well. So how do you think about being in this country, and then do we still look forward or look at this Vastu, or is it really valid here? What's your comment on it?
See, Vastu is what? It's a balancing of the five elements, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not defined left only to
Mm-hmm.
Asians. It's
Okay.
now somewhere or the other, everyone is doing the same. If
Yeah.
you talk about medically, yes, you are dehydrated, you have these problems, hydrate yourself. Or you
Mm.
have lack of oxygen, you start deep breathing.
Mm.
What is this? This is again a balancing of the elements. They are
Mm-hmm.
within you.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere, yes. For Australia, we are a bit like, I would say there are boundaries. We can't
Mm.
go beyond that. If like unlike India, like we say, oh, you've got the bathroom in the wrong place, so you have
Mm.
to,
Mm.
rebuild, or you have to, demolish that. It's not practically possible.
Yeah.
Trying to bring in the solutions which are
Mm.
practically possible. Not that, oh, you change the house, or yes, there are some faults which
Mm.
cannot be mended, which cannot
Mm.
be repaired. But we try to guide people. That's where AstroVasthu comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Try to guide them according to their birth charts. So
Mm.
whatever field, wherever they are, like facing some troubles, we just try
Mm-hmm.
to correct that part of that and trying to balance and make them move.
Mm.
Because
Yes.
practically, when a family of four in one house, you just can't say, universally, yeah, the north section is, balance your water, you balance your fire in south. It's not practically like that.
Mm.
So you
Yes.
have to see which house in the chart is inflicted right now. He needs to be mended that. So
Mm-hmm.
we have to go accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would say. Till now, all my remedies are working for my clients, and
Mm-hmm.
they are happy with
Okay. I
yeah.
know that your clients or your people who got help from you are listening, and then they will realize that, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Pooja mentioned this and I did it and I'm getting better, or they are going through the journey. So one more thing. So everyone feels that, okay, I know that I have to look at like a south pole to get my money coming in, because that's where the abundance, but I can't really put my bed like that. So because of that, I'm suffering and money is not staying in my house, and then feeling that all the time. And then they can't really change their physical that
Yes.
vastu.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that? Is it like more of that you need to change the mindset, or do we for Christians we usually say that prayers is always, or Hindus will put some karma
Everywhere.
to make it happen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if my clients are hearing this out, like, they'll be like 90% of the time I've been telling them, burn a loban in the morning or the camphor long, you should do it. It takes away the negativity. It's again,
Mm,
yes, a part of it is doing the thing, but the ritual, the
mm,
process, what they are doing every day, they are actually manifesting positivity when they are doing it.
mm,
That's very, very important. Then we don't tell them, go and do this, go and do that remedy. We just tell them chant whomsoever
mm.
you believe in, take
Yeah.
his name. Because with the busy world, somewhere, oh, okay, God, done. We are good to start the day. Okay, good night. And then that's it.
Mm,
But throughout the day, we don't even, remember that, we've not had a word with our God.
mm.
So there, saying your prayers morning, evening, not just, remember him when you are in difficult
When we
times.
need, right? Yeah, when I need new things, when I need my car, I will be very close to my God.
Absolutely.
Otherwise,
So
or,
gratitude is another key, I would say. The moment you start paying gratitude every day, your complaints will start going down.
mm,
You look at your pros and you're like, oh, why am I complaining?
yeah,
I've got everything. I'm being blessed.
yes.
And remember, that thing is very, very important. And we usually, forget that part of our life. We are more on a cribbing side than paying gratitude.
I know, yeah. I always tell that that attitude of gratitude is what we need to really cultivate
Absolutely.
to get that mindset of full of love, joy, and peace. Yeah. So I got some, AstroVasthu related one. My listeners, if you feel like, okay, you are in trouble or you feel like you are in doubt and need to know more about that, please connect with Dr. Pooja for a consultation and then, go from there. And I can see many people came back and then shared the stories that what they got from Pooja. So highly recommend, my friends. You, if you believe
Thank
in,
you.
go for it. But that's one part of my questions. I'm coming back to your motherhood, Pooja, because
Yes.
I know that you are hiding for 21 years. I would say like that because you were in Middle East area. You were always will be like doing different motherhood related things or the social being around your kids, maybe in the school or other places, not like fully in a working model. So how was your motherhood? And then how do you describe that early stages of your motherhood?
Well, I would say my motherhood was full of adventures and challenges, but I
Mm-hmm.
guess that's there with all the moms. For me, basically more of motherhood means my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I think about, because my motherhood had been with my mom, the full pregnancy,
Mm-hmm.
mom has taken care. I usually sometimes say, Mom, I've just delivered. They've come out from my body, but it's actually you who have delivered, and who, like, she's the one who's actually taken care of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that journey itself of the full 9 months and then delivery part, she had been there.
Oh,
And
okay.
that special bond when you are going to become a mom and your mom is around you and you are
Mm-hmm.
having that quality time with her, that's the time you get to appreciate,
Mm-hmm.
what she's been through, what she has done for you, or the things you've taken for granted,
Yes.
what all she has sacrificed for you. So you
Mm-hmm.
get that appreciation at that point of time.
Yeah.
It strengthens your bond more. Uh, and
Mm.
I mean, I would say that, my kids are actually my mom's. It's like she has, delivered, and she's given taken care of them. She's the one who's guided.
So mom was with you back in
Yeah,
the
with my
uh,
with my first one, I was back home in India with my
mm-hmm.
mom, and
Yeah.
the second one, mom was with me there when I was in Qatar that time.
Oh, so you were really blessed, like, you got,
Absolutely.
yeah, two pregnancies. You were like, pampered with
Yeah,
mom's love, mom's food, and everything. Yeah.
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. So just wondering how old your kids are now.
Well, my daughter is 21 now, and she's going to be 22 this June.
Yeah.
And my son is now 14.
Yeah. Okay. That's,
Grown
yeah,
up.
still looking young, Pooja, for
Yeah.
a 21-year-old.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so you had a real motherhood, and then you experienced how your mother sacrificed for yourself, and then enjoyed that motherhood as
See, that
well.
journey, motherhood, I would say it's a journey,
Mhm.
right from the pregnancy to, go through this milestones, seeing them growing.
Mhm.
I would say yes, mom had been there. She made it much easier for me. And without the support of partner, I think that the journey is not complete. So I
Mhm.
would say my husband played a very big role in there also. Like
Yeah.
during, like, after mom left and she was back home in India, kids were growing up. He has been there bringing up, he's made it very simple and more enjoyable. That journey
Mhm.
is like, when it is like high time, oh, I had been, with the kids throughout. I couldn't take bath. I even not combed my hair throughout the day. So he used to come, make fun. He used to make it so simple, and, he used to make those moments enjoyable. When I
Mm.
look back, I would say, oh, I actually enjoyed my motherhood. I have never missed a moment when I used to complain that I was a stay-at-home mom for 20 years. Yes, I did give up on my career, but I think I had a pretty good time and
Yeah.
no regrets at all.
Yeah, you mentioned that you are a social butterfly, so you had lots of friends over there, I believe.
Yeah,
Especially in those type of places, you will
yeah,
have different family events, and then, but still,
absolutely.
like once you, I feel like in your life you need to do a bit of like a going away to get all different good things, and
Much, much, much needed actually. While you're embracing the motherhood, you don't have to forget that you have to give yourself some time too. It's when my kids started going to school, that's the time I started, stealing some time for myself. So that was the
Yeah.
time I actually started the coffee catch-ups in Middle East. So maybe
Ah.
and then Dubai and then Qatar. So we used to, get hold of these weekdays in between because most of the moms were not working out there.
Yeah.
So, that's the time when we used to send our kids off to school. That's the time we have. Yes, I did stick to few principles in my life, which
Mm-hmm.
made family time, my time, little more balancing was there. So
Mm.
probably that's the reason when I look back and I say I don't regret
Regret your
sticking to
time.
one. Yeah.
Exactly. That's good. Yeah. So I would love to hear about your story. You mentioned about your COVID time. So you sort of like migrated around 2017, 18, that time? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Or is it
2020.
2020? Oh, so just in the peak time of COVID. Oh, okay. I thought it's
2020 February we moved, and I think March end
yeah, it
one
started
start.
our longest break, like a lockdown. So you enjoyed the whole
Yeah.
Australia with
Actually,
lockdown.
we loved it. We loved it. Probably that was the time, family time, much needed, and we really
Mm.
had a good time for 1 year.
Yeah,
After that, the lockdown was a bit longer because the anxiety of, not knowing people around and, those things started.
having the job and all those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So I'm just picking up the motherhood that you enjoy the moment. It's more of like, having that me time, your coffee time with your friends and, utilizing that. And it's great to hear that you got your mom. And the mother that I was talking the other day was talking about mother-in-law. You know, everyone's motherhood is linked to someone else because you don't really get any training to become a mother. You will
Absolutely.
be you will be talking about all the good things about the decorations, yeah, your makeup and all those things, but they don't talk about other bits and pieces, which is scary and challenging.
Absolutely.
So anyway, that's where I experienced, because everyone thought like, oh, everything, so we don't need to talk about anything about motherhood. Just I want to check with you, because you're doing different things at the moment, because it's a very short period as a mother, just doing, look after that home. You're just making that, but from the now you're looking after different people, their relationship, their mindset, one side, and you're doing that, more on that Vastu side, because you are actually an enabler of someone's prosperity as well, because building a house means it's a great achievement and a milestone in their life, and then you are the corner person, like, telling do this or do this way. So it's a very much high responsibility for that person's life, and at the same time you helping all these single moms and coming into that relationship and building their confidence. How are you doing all these in, still you feel like, I'm not doing anything, I'm okay, I'm just here. At the same time, I can see you different lives that you're doing for your puja celebrations. So tell me the secrets of your, that well-being, and then looking after yourself in all these different hats that you're wearing at the moment.
See, while talking to you, I think I've just realized, oh, okay, I'm doing quite a bit, but
Yes.
things just go so smoothly. Like, again, what I'm doing presently is just I'm sharing my experiences, trying to, whatever I have had these last 20 years, my kind of relationship, and whatever I have seen through my experiences, I'm just trying to share those with the girls in need
Mm,
and just trying to guide them. One is
mm,
that. Second is yes, definitely the astrology,
mm,
the knowledge I have, I'm just trying to share them if
mm,
that can help them in any way. Again, the passion of community services, I guess that was always there when I was doing the practicing homeo also, because when we
mm,
were doing medicine, the first thing is to treat people, whether they are able to pay or not pay.
mm,
So, and part of our internship is always, going to the charitables and, help the needy. Then we have the medical camps where we have to go in the, the, the bylines, people
mm.
work
Yeah.
there. So with that class of people, when you're working, your, the inner self starts coming, the giving nature that comes in.
Mm,
what I feel is, those blessings, they are just immense. You can't equate them with anything else in life. So when I look back and I feel, my life is actually blessed. Lovely kids, lovely family, absolutely a lovely husband who's been always standing and supporting. So these things I feel, during my medicine time, when I was practicing, the kind of blessings I've received from people around, that has helped me sail through these last 20 years, I would say. Coming down to Melbourne, I would again say I am like too blessed. I would say,
Yeah.
I've been served platter that this is what, Pooja, was your passion. Now your kids have grown up. Now you can steal some more time and, help out the community. So that's how, getting connected, then meeting Yi, then seeing my passion. Okay, I enjoy this. At times people do say, what's your benefit? What are you doing? Are you getting something? I said, yes, I'm getting sense of achievement. I love when people say that, yes, I could make a difference in their lives. I could help them in any way. That's a beautiful experience. I think we can't equate that with anything else.
Yes,
So
that's true. Yeah, I was just remembering when you were talking, like Mel Robbins always say that if you do something that you love, you don't feel like you are tired because you are giving that energy with no real yeah, extra work because it's you, it's your authentically you. So I think that's the power of you. You are just being you
yeah.
rather than you are not putting anything out there. It's just yeah, this
It's
is
just
me.
smoothing glidely.
Yeah. Okay.
Even I'm not aware of how the things are going and how
Yeah,
I'm, doing these things.
exactly. So I think, that's your core strength, and I would love you to continue that. It's like, you being you.
Trying my
Sometimes you
best.
will be silent and then actively listening. I can really see, like, I'm going through the catch-ups that we had. Sometimes you will be just that smile there, but sometimes you will be really articulating different things. So I think you do have that your own style, and then you are attracting people. That's a great energy that you're doing. So well done, Pooja. No wonder why these four girls came together and then helping these people in the community. So I understand your role is to be authentically you. I would love to ask you a question for our listeners. So our listeners, especially on this channel, what I'm trying to spread is love, joy, and peace. That's where everyone is looking forward because everyone, crazily wanted to be loved and share the love. So what is your thought? And it can be like, connected to all your learnings that you got in different situations that you had. What will be your message for us to keep that love, joy, and peace within us?
See, as the popular saying is, when your glass is full, you'll be able to pour more for the others.
Mm,
So work on yourself. Keep the positive attitude. Keep yourself charged up. How do you charge yourself? Give yourself some me time, some
yes.
self time, some more of your friends, the company you enjoy. At times, I would say enjoy your own company too, because
Mm,
that rejuvenates you like anything. Engage yourself in some hobbies, what
mm,
you like to do. Somewhere, switch off your phone and keep away for some time.
mhm,
Just be yourself in your thoughts. Some girls, they write love writing.
mhm,
I remember, in school time, college time, we used to write the diaries. That's fantastic.
mm,
That's a very, very easy and easy peasy thing. You feel grudge, pen down, burn it.
mm,
It goes away.
yes.
Yeah, you have memories, pen down. They'll be there with you.
Mm,
And looking back, when you're 10 years, 15 years back, when you look back at your diaries and you read that, it's a fun time.
mm,
So
okay.
that's the time you will have a smile on yourself. That's how if you are positive,
Mm,
you are charged up, I'm sure you'll be able to spread love around. I'm
mm,
sure you'll be able to make a changes in other. See, my part of astrology, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. At times, the session goes from 1 hour to 1.5 or 2 hours also.
mhm,
When the girls are full, you finish your astrology session, you finished your part of advices to them, but they
mhm,
have lots to share. They have lots
yeah.
to say. So all you have to do is patiently hear them out.
Mm.
They feel good about it. They know that somebody is with you. Now, for my part, they are okay. They've vent it out. They are light.
Mm-hmm.
For me, if I'm having 3, 4, at times I had to take emergency 7 sessions in a day too.
Wow,
So
okay.
by the time at end of the day, my energy is all drained out
Mm.
because I also need to recharge myself to give positivity next day back again with the people.
Mm.
So what do I do for that? One, meditation is a very good place. Now,
Mm-hmm.
gratitude prayers are very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Look around at your family, you feel blessed.
Mm.
They are with you. See, at time balancing, my clients are from Canada and US also because of the time zone. At times, late nights, I have to do the session for them. That's when I get stuck because here I am with the principals where, my kids come back from school at 3. My phone
Mm-hmm.
used to go on silent. No more
Mm-hmm.
phone after they come back from school.
Mm-hmm.
Lunchtime, study time, and when the husband comes, kids go to bedtime. It's, husband and me time.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I had divided my time and the way I was trying to balance out. And suddenly now there are people, when I feel my kids are grown up, so I have more time to me,
Mm-hmm.
my business, my, counseling and my astrology sessions. There are times you get that your boundaries are breaking. The time limits what you have set after this. I'm not going to take the call. I'm not going to entertain anybody. Again, you have emergency people in need. You can't deny them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the time I try to engage my family into something else. Like kids have grown up. So cooking
Mm-hmm.
time, 9 o'clock, any session, come on, you are going to cook today. This, get them into the busy so that they are there. They know that mom is doing this. So they are engaged. So by the
Mm.
time I finish my session, we'll have the dinner together.
Yeah.
Meals are very important time. So I try to, keep my meal time with the family. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I have set myself Saturday, Sunday, no sessions, nothing doing, no business. So
Mm-hmm.
just be with the family, just my time.
Mm-hmm.
Times it becomes a bit hard, but still trying to keep the
Yeah.
weekend for myself. Then, yes, our coffee catch-ups are filling in. They are very
Mm-hmm.
rejuvenating because you go out, you vent yourself, you hear people out, you dress up, you feel lighter, you have a smile, you've taken your baggage out and you're smiling coming back home. So you're charged up and ready for the next week to go.
Okay.
Uh,
So I think, I picked up lots of stuff there. I love that boundaries that you're putting that, no phone when kids are
Much
back.
needed because that's
Yeah.
how you can take some time for yourself out. Otherwise, it's
Mm,
very difficult. Another thing I would just, say that learning is very, very important. I've
mm-hmm,
just realized, like, all these years I had now suddenly last 3, 4 years, I have been doing something or the other. I'm upgrading myself, learning new
mm-hmm,
things.
mm,
That's also, bringing in joy with you.
mm,
When you are learning, you are moving ahead, you are upgrading, you are with the time one.
mm,
Plus, you're pursuing your passions, what you are interested in. So
mm.
that's how that also pumps up energy in you.
Yeah.
If we say me at the age of, going to turn 48 now, and still feeling that yes, I have lots to do.
Mm,
I'm enjoying my work, and yes, it's been fun.
yeah. Okay, so for my audience, I'm picking up some tips that I heard. First of all, boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Like, for you, for the phone, for for your business, and even for your kids. Like, if you have those boundaries, that will be giving you more time to fill your cup. And then I love that the meals together, always the meals together. That's the thing that I need to really work on it. But that's one
Quality
thing.
time, that's the
Yeah.
quality time we get to because now with the Melbourne space of time and kids are also busy, their
Yeah.
time, school time, quantity is not possible. So you can give
Yeah.
quality.
So it's always have like, at least one meal or two meal together. And then I like that Saturday, Sunday, like, putting that for family. So mothers around there, look after yourself, fill your cup. And if you feel like you don't have anybody, come to this coffee catch up. So, you will be having
We'll
free
fill you up.
sessions, like,
Yes.
you will fill your cup and then you will find out beautiful people. So that's what I picked up from you, and I know that you are spreading many people, like, in their life, love, joy, and peace, and especially in the relationship area and in the community services area. So thank you so much, Pooja, for having with us and giving your time. And then I know that you had a wonderful Mother's Day, and it's my always says in all this series, Mother's Day is not just a day; it is a lifelong responsibility, and then you should be celebrating that lifelong as well. So I wish you and I pray for you for all the good things that you're doing, your online business, your counseling, your relationship coaching, and all your AstroVasthu, everything. Let it come in abundance and give you that joy that you missed for last 20 or odd years. And that's what the power, you are helping the community. So thank you so much, Pooja.
Thank you so much, Bismi, for giving me this platform, and happy Mother's Day to all the moms out here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. So my listeners, this is my 30th day of 30th wonderful, woman in the series. I'm bringing 2 more. So I'll give you an extra one for tomorrow to conclude my series. And your love to this series is tremendous. And we are getting many different comments about it. And I'm sharing that love back to you. For this upcoming concert of Stephen Devasi on July 21st, I'm giving 10% off. If you are seeing this video, I'm putting the code BP10 and then you will get 10% off in any range of the tickets. And if you are buying more than 20 tickets, let me know. I'll be giving more perks on it. And again, we will come back with another wonderful series soon in June. So remember, Pooja was telling there is something for AMWA coming up. Yes, I just want to make sure that AMWA is partnering with Dominus Nisi, and then we will be having podcast coming early June and some other news from Dominus Nisi also coming up. So lots of community partnerships are coming, and connect and enjoy and get all these things that freely available for our community. So thank you so much, my listeners, and thank you, Pooja, for your time.
Thank you.